Hey guys, welcome back to another lesson. I'm filming this on late March 2020, so this is Corona time. So hopefully this will give you something to work on while you're stuck at home in quarantine. So what I'm going to teach you is a simple exercise for working on your left and right hand independence and mostly focusing on your left hand. And the idea is very simple. Take a melody or a song that you play and switch the roles of the right hand with the left hand. For example, let's say you're playing this chord melody. If I switch the roles of my right and left hand, then the right hand will play the bass and the left hand will play the alternating chords. It sounds a bit muddy because I'm playing the melody in the lower register. You can always move it up an octave to sort of unmuddy it. But it's not really about getting a great sounding melody, it's more about giving your left hand a workout and making it work with your right hand. Switching the roles will force you to rethink a lot of things. You're going to have to think, obviously you're going to have to contend with the additional difficulty that this will usually give your left hand because, again, a lot of pieces put a lot of emphasis on right hand technique and rhythmic independence and abilities, and the left hand tends to be kind of neglected, it's kind of degenerate. So what this switching does is it forces you to really work on your left hand independence and dexterity and so on. And you're going to have to sit down and not only work on things from a technical standpoint, you're also going to have to rethink a lot of times the fingering. Let's say that you have a melody in your right hand. So to play this in the left hand, there are many ways of approaching this, but this is just one of them. You see that the fingering is quite different. I start with my third finger and I sort of flip over when I hit the thumb here and the G. While in the right hand, what I did is I started with my second finger, flipped to the thumb, and then went up without any more flipping. So all of this needs to be carefully and slowly and methodically worked out. This will take you time, of course, regardless of whatever it is you're playing. If you know classical pieces, they're actually great candidates for this sort of exercise. Let's say this famous Mozart sonata. I forgot the number, so you'll pardon me, but if I switch the right and left hand, I'll get something that sounds like this. And so on. And I actually had to sit down for like a minute or a couple of minutes before starting out this video to figure out how exactly I'm going to play the right hand melody in my left hand, which was quite challenging. So again, classical pieces are great candidates for this, but really any piece that you're familiar with and that you've played and mastered in the past, try switching the roles of the right and left hand and just see what sort of challenges this brings up. That's it. I hope this will give you something to work on while you're going crazy at home, and maybe this will actually make your craziness worse. I hope not, but in any case, I hope you've learned something interesting, and I'll see you next time.